got 2 kids and they don't know rules about cameras. Happy Sunday, you guys. I am incredibly excited to film this video because I don't think it's just my family that is craving what Sunday brings. I feel like it's our culture, even our world as a whole is just craving Sundays, the day of rest, the day where we get to organize and kind of just restore our home and our minds for what's ahead in the following week. I wanted to show you how my family of 4 rests, organizes, and restores ourselves, our physical and our mental states for the week ahead. So I've got groceries, meals, how I emotionally prepare myself. Also, this is a vlog, so it's a straight up day in the life. And I kept it real, honest, and raw because that's what I'm all about, and I hope you know that when you visit my channel. So thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you shortly. Probably like in the next 0.5 seconds. Ready? Go. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning every single day just to get a head start in front of my family, to respond to myself. I feel like when I do this, our family functions much better. This morning, I'm actually gonna go for a run with my sisters. One of them is in town, and this is something that we love to do together. I would happily get up earlier if it means I got to run with my sisters. This is my favorite morning cocktail lately. I know apple cider vinegar scares a lot of people, but I just add about a tablespoon into a glass of warm water and mix it with some manuka honey. It's incredible for your immune system, for getting rid of mucus in the body, and just prepping us all for the fall. Morning. I wanted to run with my sisters. Babies are awake. I have an hour to get everyone together and to church. Quite the task in the morning. We go to the 8:30 service because it's outside because of COVID. So we'll see you after church. Is there a little munchkin in my blanket? We're back from church and it was so cold. It was probably like maybe 65 degrees, but no sunshine. The wind was blowing, so I was just freezing the whole time. I'm gonna put my comfy clothes on, make some eggs because I'm hungry after my run, and then go to the store with my little boy. We'll start our meal prep. We'll start getting ready for the week. Alright, now it is time for me to meal plan, and this is definitely one of the most important things I do every single week. I'm cooking for a professional athlete, a nursing mother, and 2 hungry toddlers, all while keeping all my meals healthy yet tasty, so it's definitely a task. Breakfasts, they just vary from oatmeals to eggs to smoothies. My dinners are all different with a pretty hefty protein for Tate, and my lunches during the week are soups. I literally eat a soup every single day because it's easy to pack with veggies and healing foods. And because we all know that if you go to the grocery store hungry, you come home with a huge bill. Okay, so I've got my eggs, my steamed kale, avocado, and my sauerkraut. If I'm eating eggs, this is 100% how I make them. I love these flavors together. So good. Okay, back from the store. Let me just take you through what we got for the week. I had leftover stuff from last week, so this is pretty much like 75% of what I would normally buy. I normally get like one of these grass-fed ground beefs per week just to throw that in some of Tate's meals. We're gonna make a stroganoff. I've got a chuck roast for a pot roast that we're gonna do. Wild rice, because I like that in my soup. Some white rice for Tate. Bars. I've actually been wanting to try one of these. It's good quality ingredients. And I do have a protein bar video if you haven't seen that. That was like maybe 3 years ago. I'm wanting to redo it, so I'm trying them over time. Got some ripe bananas, because I put that in muffins or a casserole, breakfast casserole. And then I've got potatoes, avocados. Tate loves popcorn at night, so we get him the good stuff. Applesauce for a snack. In a pinch, got some kefir for my babies. Goat milk kefir is what I prefer. It actually doesn't taste as sour as you think. You just put a little bit of stevia in it. It tastes like yogurt. It's fantastic. Oats, because we get them every time. They didn't have my favorite brand of 1 degree sprouted oats, so I'm just gonna have to sprout these myself overnight. Bummer, but I can do that. We've got the whole like huge pack of carrots, because we go through carrots like crazy in our family. Broccoli, limes, onions for our pot roast, spinach for whatever I can put that in my kids' stuff. This, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with sauerkraut right now. It tastes good on my eggs, it tastes good on my hummus, everything. I just put sauerkraut on it. Happy Puffs for my children for like church, or if we're in a pinch and I need something for them to snack on. I picked this out, he came with me and that's what he wanted, so that's what we've got. I always make sure that my cereals are organic because I'm trying to stay away from GMOs. I'm trying the base culture keto bread. And gosh, some beans. These are my favorite. This is my favorite bean brand. They package their beans with kombu seaweed, and I love that because it's actually very alkaline. You know, most American diets are pretty acidic, so I love that they do that. I've got some chicken in the freezer already, so I would have bought that, but we should be pretty good right here. Now time to put it away. Honestly, like, an organized fridge is an organized life. For me. I cannot make that claim for everybody else, but it really makes a difference in my life on a Monday morning. So I'm gonna organize this puppy. All right, I try to have one shelf for all of my prepped food and all leftovers, because it just looks neater and it helps me not to forget my leftovers. So that's very beneficial for me. All fruits and veg go down here. Lettuces and things that will go bad quicker on the right side, and all my other stuff like beets, carrots on the left side. So now you know a little bit about my life. Like I said, every single Sunday I make a soup. Today I have carrots, celery, cabbage, some wild rice, so I thought, let's make a wild rice soup. I've never made one before. I'm not going off of a recipe. I'm just going with what I've got. Starting by chopping a full stalk of celery, about 7 carrots. I like my soups to be very veggie heavy. Then I saute those veggies in just a little bit of ghee. Sorry about that. This is the ghee that I use, and I love this stuff. And then a full bag of small potatoes. Okay, just sauteing a little bit more and adding some homemade bone broth. I added about 4 cups just to cover the tops of the vegetables. Then I let that simmer and I cook my rice separately. And then once they are fully cooked, I blend, but I still keep it a little bit chunky. I don't want it to turn into a puree. And lastly, I just add a little bit of cabbage to this, and I'm going to let it sit and meld together while I try to take a little bit of a nap. All right. a pretty hefty negative. But you know what? Tate is training. He's also starting work. Riker is 3. So I'm gonna let them sleep. Here's a positive. Here's a positive. The soup turned out great. It wasn't good, and then I just added a bunch of stuff from my fridge, and it tastes fantastic. That is my update. Team no nap.
Okay, so no nap, but I did finish my meal prep. We've got an oatmeal bake, a carrot ginger dressing, green beans, collard greens, beets, and this soup. It's just gonna be so nice to have these things on hand all week long. I got more than just words. You bring me songs sweet like the birds. So I got more than just words.
This time that we had as just our family was the most restoring and rejuvenating thing that we could have done for ourselves. Like it's not the to-do list, it's not the grocery haul and the organization, it's literally being still and just like being present with those whom I love. That is the most fulfilling thing and the best thing that de-stresses me. It's amazing. It's just do what we're naturally made to do, which is just be in community with the people we love. Yes, the people that Tate and I love are 3 and 10 months old, but this was such a special evening.
The colors so much deeper. I got joy in my soul. I got joy in my soul. The fact that you're half of what's making me whole puts a little joy in my soul. And I got love in my heart. I got love in my heart. The promise that no man can tear us apart puts a lot of love in my heart. The lights are so much